Hey guys, we're gonna go down to Woolworths for a grilled cheese and a parakeet. Do you guys remember the Cleveland show? I think it only lasted 3 seasons, but I really enjoyed the Cleveland show for what it was worth. Woolworths, for what it's worth. This is Pro Yakyuu Team Wo Tsukurou. I've talked about one of these baseball games that look kind of like a Wii Sports game. We've talked about this before, but here's another one of them. I think I'm missing one of them. I think there's like 4 of them, and I have 3 of them. So, not too excited about it, but I just thought I'd get this out of the way because, just because. I mean, look at this, man. You got these guys. They look like Rayman. They're not really sporting arms or legs, just kind of floating hands and feet with like a ball torso, ball heads that look like slightly differentiated from each other. And it's got a cartoony feel to it. I mean, it's cool and everything. I don't know. I ordered some Dreamcast stuff, so I'm sort of excited about that stuff. I got some reproduction stuff, and I'm not too terribly like willing to admit that I got reproduction stuff, but I'm also not willing to spend the prices for like the original versions of stuff, especially if it's like $250 plus or something ridiculous. And I normally share a little side of myself while I'm doing these intros. And I've been looking up stuff about organic portals and stuff, and it's like, you gotta be careful about what you put out there, man. You gotta act like you're one of them. It's kind of like They Live. You know that movie. Well, I was reading this gynocentrism book. Was it From Feudalism to the Modern Disney Princess? And I was trying to expand my vocabulary, right? So I was writing down little note cards. You know, I do stuff like this. I write down like actually, this looks boring, but I think it's fun because I like to like expand my vocabulary. Like capricious, that means volatile or unstable. It's when a woman just acts all crazy and stuff, trying to act all childlike in order to get you to tap into your like what is it, Freud parental guidance mode or something. Like there's like multiple aspects of our psyche that we tap into and stuff. And I started to use a highlighter in these books, trying to highlight the words that I don't understand. And this got so word heavy in the beginning when it was talking about medieval times, and I can tell that they were using French terms, because instead of using the English word for courtesy, the author Peter Wright was he was saying courtesy with like a, what's that little symbol on the top there? You know what I'm saying? French words, man, they're weird. But you can tell when somebody's been studying a lot of French stuff. But Rene Descartes, let's talk about him. What else? I mean, with these MGTOW books, I was trying to read, I told you guys I finished reading these 2 must-reads, The Manipulated Man and Men on Strike, and these are great. But on Men on Strike, there's like a recommended books list at the very end of it. Recommended books. So that's cool because like I was reading some of that stuff, and yeah, like I'm just down for that. Oh, and these books are good, but they don't mention how circumcision is bad, and it's because they're written by females. Because females really, at the end of the day, don't care about physical autonomy for men. You know what I'm saying? But Peter Wright, props for him, he actually mentioned that genital mutilation, like women are kind of in charge of that, and how that needs to be changed. And I was thinking about how organic portals, man, just women and stuff like that is just, I don't know, I can't articulate. I've just been watching stuff on YouTube, like Left Side of the Brain and stuff, and there's more and more people coming out of the woodwork talking about organic portal stuff, and I think it's just because they look at Left Side of the Brain stuff and Quartz Crystal stuff. But I've unsubscribed from Quartz Crystal because she's always withholding information and telling you to like give her money, and that I always kind of think that's kind of fishy when people are like, I'm gonna just tell you this, but you gotta be a pro member. So, you know, I'm using my discernment with that one. So, this game is just some sort of baseball game now. I forgot what I rated the other one. I sound like myself just in these videos. I always say the same stuff. I'm always like, well, I forgot what I rated the other one, but I'll cross-reference. Why not? I need to go to the gym today, and that's what I'm going to totally do, because I need to go for mood reasons, because I've been turning slowly into a organic portal. And we don't want to turn into one of those. We want to hold on to our soul and harness our own energy and do what we can do. And then we go out into the world and we retain our red pill self, but to the world we become a red pill and a blue pill to throw them off track so they don't attack us. I don't know, man. I mean, like, it really is crazy how you speak truth and people attack you for speaking truth. It's kind of like hive mind stuff, but just talking about that kind of stuff, you know. Dreamcast 84. Let's check out this baseball thing, whatever this one. Did we show the overlays even? I don't know. So that's it. You don't get any gameplay footage. You just see them standing in a yard, stretching their non-existent limbs. Okay, let's get this review over with so we can play some Shenmue tonight. I had some car problems today, and I took care of that, and that was just really annoying. I played this like briefly earlier, but no, I'm not able to select left or right. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I played this briefly, and I was trying to like get an edge on the gameplay so I can know what I was doing, but I figured it was counterintuitive. I just thought I'd go ahead and just play this blind, because it's kind of the fun of this channel. It's just kind of playing games that I'm not really that familiar with. Kind of gives you an idea of what to expect if you got this as an import. So, okay, hitting the A button. Now I picked the Mariners because I think I picked them last time, and you get to pick the color of their uniform. And I picked orange because of Garfield, and plus they're called the Hippos. So Garfield is orange, and this team is orange. Had a semi-productive day, just kind of got a few things done, but not like I wanted to. Now, this guy, he is involved with the 1998 Curian case. Dogs of the AMS, time they made a move. He is that bad guy from House of the Dead 2, if you don't know what I'm referencing. But if you are a Sega Dreamcast fan, you probably already understand any kind of Phantasy Star Online reference, House of the Dead 2 reference, Sonic Adventure reference. The list goes on. I'm thinking that he pays you before you even play, so that's a pretty good deal for you. Now, this is the part where you get to pick your girlfriend. Now, she is into spiritualism. You can tell she's hanging around plants and stuff. But you know how a lot of those spiritualist women, they're into crystals and weird stuff, and you don't really want to get into that. Now, this chick, she's the one you're going to pick because she is intellectual, and that means that she probably at least questions her own nature here and there. She has the most hope out of all of them. All the rest of them, I don't know, she's just wanting to get healthy and into sports, but, you know, I mean, like, probably a lost cause. Most of them are. She inhales gas fumes and, you know, car exhaust fumes, way too much. She's all about hypergamy and climbing the ladder and trying to monkey branch up because she's trying to just latch onto your fame. So forget her.
and she is a real estate agent. So we're going to pick the smart one because that's what we value on the Dreamcast 84 channel. And if you're a dumb female out there, you should feel bad and you should read a book. I'm going to completely shame females, man. Now all this menu stuff is boring. Guys, this menu stuff is going on forever and it's just not fun. Yeah, that's not working in this game's favor. I just want to play a baseball game. I don't know if anything's happening, but I wasn't talking during the menus on purpose because I just know I'm gonna edit around it. Let's raise the stakes. Are we actually playing yet? What is this? I'm getting perturbed. Oh, this is fun. Look at that. It's like Playmobil. Yeah, I got a bunch of Legos today, and I actually got like some airplane-looking parts. It's kind of cool. Oh man, I'm done. This is silly. This is like if you like the other baseball games, but you're just like wanting to nerd out like crazy with it. This game gives you more modes and stuff. You can just have at it if you're Japanese, but it's kind of unplayable, and this career mode is just making me sick. Oh, looky here, some more menus, huh? And just look at all of the stuff that's happening. This game has a lot of character to it. I like that. But the menus really do kill it. I really just want to crack a ball with the baseball bat, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be kidding me. I swear, this is this like manager mode, that boring manager mode where you're supposed to... Wow, is this even a baseball game? This is unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. Let's try the second option and see what's up with this. Looks like I can't select anything other than this one. Probably because I don't have another controller hooked into the system. I swapped out my controller. I was playing with just like a generic white controller, but then I was talking about blue controllers and stuff. I ordered a blue controller and a blue VMU, and I have an extra blue controller, and I have one that's custom that I made, and it's got like the black bottom and the black front piece for the VMU, little front plate. It's the Sega Sports controller, but with a blue faceplate instead of the Sega Sports faceplate. So it's really rather awesome, and I have a video on my channel about doing the controller faceplate swaps and recommending doing that because it really adds personality to your Dreamcast. Oh, this is just network stuff, and you know, we're not hooked up to the internet right now. By the way, this review is brought to you by Lacey LeBou Dieters Tea, because that stuff works. It makes you poop. I ate a whole pizza yesterday. I regret it. I ordered a pizza, and it was a spinach Alfredo pizza with a bunch of veggies on it. I don't really regret eating it, but I do regret the calories and stuff, so that's why I drank some of that Lacey LeBou. Oh man, it looks like it's more customization, because I don't want to see some guy with a paintbrush, Bob Ross style, you know? I don't really want to see that. You know, like, where is the baseball stuff? I'm in a very unforgiving mood right now, and I have an idea of what I'm going to rate this. See, that looks like it's quick game, perhaps. Because you saw the umpire guy, you know? It's just more... Oh, it's options. It even says options in English there on the left, as you can see. Ah, man, I'm just done. Done. Wow, I kind of regret reviewing this one, but I'm going to be glad it's over with. I'm going to record some footage from another game. This looks like options, but the other one was options, so we're just left with our hat in hand. Oh, I started watching a Christopher Lee movie because I've been watching a bunch of Christopher Lee Dracula stuff just to try to get into that atmospheric stuff, and a lot of those movies are dated and boring, but there was one where he was on a train, and I was watching that one, and it's pretty good. It's got more action than any of the Dracula ones. A lot of those Dracula movies are just kind of... you don't see enough Dracula. It's kind of like Godzilla movies where you don't see enough Godzilla. I'm sure you guys can empathize with that. There was Final Wars. Godzilla Final Wars was a really good love letter to fans. I think Final Wars is one of my favorites. I'd sit down and rewatch Final Wars. It was awesome. There was this like Final Fight looking guy. Alright, look, guys, I can't figure out how to play this game, and it's really bothering me, but that's okay. Now, I was talking about being in an unforgiving mood and how I already have an idea on what I'm going to rate this. I'm going to give this a 4.4, because I normally give visual novels a 5 out of 10 because at least they got entertainment value. You can just kind of pick the story and just kind of laugh and chuckle, and it's fun for what it is. But this one has a lot of personality and charm. It looks cool. The cutscenes look cool. It's very colorful and friendly looking. It's just very appealing. But, you know, I was thinking of 4.5 because I can't get to the core gameplay, and that's just really upsetting. And I'm thinking of 4.4 just because I'm unforgiving. And, you know, what other games have I reviewed and said that they're 4.4. So this is the 4.4 game here. Do I recommend? No. Don't get this one. I think the other one was better. I forgot the name of that one, but it was, you can get to the gameplay of that one. Or maybe I got lucky and got to the gameplay of the other one, but I don't know. I just don't think it's really worth purchasing. I think that if you can burn a copy, sure, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. It's just that these games are supposed to be heralded as, you know, really good games that kind of mimic the Wii Sports games, and they were, you know, I don't know, kind of cool. It was kind of like Nintendo before Nintendo, because you know, people talk about the fishing rod controller being kind of like a motion sensor controller, but I disagree. It's just got a gyroscope in it. But other than that, yeah, 4.4, don't recommend. Thanks for watching, question mark. Have a good one.